Hi, this is Arlene from Adelante with Arlene. Haven't you found that there are so many times when we're getting close to achieving a goal that something or someone tries to throw a roadblock in our way? For a moment we become discouraged, some of us quite disappointed and even hurt, especially mad. Most of the times this happens to us with even those that we once called our closest friends. But I've realized that in life this is going to happen, and no matter how much you or I try to avoid it, we can't. But how we react will determine our success. Too many times I've witnessed that when we let our dream killers, haters, get to us and we hover over what they did to us, it will just cause bitterness to creep into our hearts. And the best thing to do is not let that bitterness take root, because when it does, it'll just choke up our dream. It'll just choke up your vision. Release these people to God and go on your way, quieter, wiser, and achieve all that you set your mind on. You know, these were the times and are the times that I can see the power of God come through even greater. You see, then is when we see what God wills, desires for us, that no man or woman can stop it from coming to pass. So I learned, as the Bible tells me, in one of the Bible verses in 1 Samuel 36:8, there's a story about David, where he encouraged himself in the Lord. See, when we all face battles, and we will in this life, with great opportunities to despair, as David did, but instead of self-pity or giving up, David did the right thing, the brave thing. He chose to continue for the sake of those who would be adversely affected if he quit. You stop your vision right now, that vision that God implanted in you. No, not a self-seeking, me kind of vision. A vision that is going to share maybe with the world the talents that God has given you, something that's beneficial, constructive, that will not only show what you were created to do with your talents, but also help another. When we quit, we affect others. He thought of the others and not only himself. You can be a great example to someone. And if you get discouraged, as we all do, and don't encourage yourself in the Lord, you're going to quit. And you're just going to selfishly keep those talents hidden that were given to you for good purpose. So encourage yourself in the Lord, as David did, even as discouraged as he first was, because he knew his source of strength was God. In 1 Corinthians 15:58, the Word of God says, "Dear brothers and sisters, stand firm, let nothing move you. Always give yourselves fully to the work of the Lord, because know that you do not labor in vain." Matthew 19:26 says, "There are some things that people can't do, but God can do anything." I love this. Proverbs 16:3 says, "Commit." Another translation says, "Entrust to the Lord whatever you do, and your plans will succeed. Your plans will be established." Press through, reach your goal, and know that with God, all things are possible. Only then can we see that God will remove those things, those people that would only be holding us back from fulfilling our purpose. So sigue adelante with God. Thank you for letting me share my thoughts. This is your host, Arlene, from Adelante with Arlene. Until next time.